Okay, welcome everyone. It's Dameon Russell here. I'm one of the branch owners with ERS and ERS Life. This is a training regimen that I created for my VIPs, my key leaders, my key people. It's an intense training. It's a very powerful, impactful team building regimen. Most of the training I do is sales oriented, sales and productivity. As you may know, I view recruiting and team building as a faction of sales. So it's all the same principles and the same applied logics with regard to prospecting methodologies and so forth. So this is a powerful, powerful training regimen. I'm going to tell you something right now, and you're going to either have the type of mindset that says, yeah, okay, or no way. But one way or the other, I'm going to tell you. What I'm going to tell you is that with this training regimen, if you execute this properly, diligently, and to the letter, this training regimen, this system, VIP 90X 1073, will produce the results that you're looking for, and those results are 250 to 300 team members in 90 days. 250 to 300 team members in 90 days through replication, and you can do it. As we get through this program, as I'm moving through this and in the explanation, you will see. It's brief. I'm going to keep it brief, but it's powerful. You're going to really be blown away by this, but let's get started. As I said, it's the 1073 model for your success. Implemented and executed diligently, the 1073 program is the blueprint that produces results. Nearly 300 team members in just about 90 days. Nearly 300 team members in just about 90 days. So let's get going with wiping away those doubts. To begin, you're a force of one, of course. 1073 model always starts with you, starts with the one. It's really simple. We keep it simple. I kept it simple intentionally and purposefully, because to add any complexity, or the more or the higher degree of complexity, just you lose people. So I want everyone to engage. I want everyone to see this through fully and really believe that this is going to produce that end result for you. So you as an individual, you're going to go out, and this is it. You're going to go out and you're going to recruit 10 frontline members in 30 days. In your 30 days, in your first 30 days, in the next 30 days, whatever it may be, you're going to go out and you're going to recruit 10 key leaders. A front line of 10 key leaders. Now, you may already have a few folks in your front line. You may already have several or many, but how many of them are key leaders, key builders, people you can rely upon once you show them the model and the skill set, people that you can rely upon to go out and replicate your success and build their front lines and second lines and begin to build their team solidly. That's who we're looking for. So whether you're just starting with this and you're going out to find those 10 people, or whether you've got people, you want to develop some of them that you've got already and then go out and add to that with new blood, then this program is still for you. Recruit just those first 10 frontline members in 30 days, and you are now a force of 11. 11. You've gone from 1 to 11 in 30 days, and that's fine. That's a good start, but check this out. It's all about replication. This whole system, ERS, the model, promotes, supports replication. This is not a system where, like in typical systems, where there are people at the top who keep their boot heel on the throat of the people beneath them because it doesn't benefit them to allow those people to rise up and achieve success. Matter of fact, the opposite. It benefits them to keep those people down. In the ERS system, as you should know by now, we are absolutely not like that. This is not a stair-step comp plan that we have. This is a revolutionary comp plan. We pay from the bottom up. We pay from the bottom up. It benefits the people in our system based on the parameters and the structure of our comp plan to have superstars on their team, to have those people rise up, because that's what ERS is all about, and that's what our comp plan supports. So there's a principle here, and it's about replication, about multiplicity, about helping those people under you achieve the milestones of success that you've achieved. And you're going to show them how to do it. You're going to avail them and afford them, allow them the access to this very same model, the resources, the tools that you employed to recruit them. to build your front line, to begin to build your team. You're going to give them the benefit of those skill sets and tools and resources from ERS so that they can do the same thing that you've just done. Now, I'm not even saying, I created this program, I could have called it 10-10-10. The fact is, I called it 10-7-3 because I wanted to take it down a few notches for each generation down. And I'll explain why in a moment. But your front line, those 10 key leaders that you bring on board in your first 30 days, you're going to help them recruit 7 frontline members of their own. Just 7. You're not even asking them to replicate 100% of your success, just 70% of it. 70% in 30 days. You recruited 10 in 30 days. Your expectation of them is to recruit 7 in their first 30 days, 7 each. You do that successfully, you show them how to replicate your initial success on the front line, and you are now a force of 81. This is a principle that I employed many years ago in a different training regimen and a mentoring program that I had created. I call it EOTO, which is an acronym, as you see there, for each one, teach one. EOTO, each one, teach one. Just call it EOTO. But the reality is that's what ERS is all about, and that is the culture and the structure, the nature of our comp plan, so that you can. Believe me, in other companies that purport to have profit sharing and team building systems and residual income comp plans, they really don't. Because the fact is they're stair-step, they're top-down, and believe me, the people at the top do not want the masses underneath them rising up because it cuts them out, diminishes their income, and that's because that's a system they're in. Not the case at ERS. This is very much a system that can support, promote, and encourage EOTO. Gone from a force of 1 to a force of 11, now you're a force of 81. We're in the second 30 days, people. So now replicate your success again. In the very truest sense and spirit of the EOTO principle, finally, you support and assist the next replication. Help each of your 70 second-line members recruit just 3 leaders of their own, 30% of your original success. Not 100%, not 70 as in your first line, just 30%, 3 people. Now, the reason, I said I would explain it later, the reason I brought it down when I created the program, I didn't go 10-10-10 or 20-20-20 or, the reason I did that was because I wanted to provide a reasonable respect for the fact that your team is growing, the numbers are getting huge, and if you really had to spend considerable time with your team members to achieve the replication and the success that we're talking about here, you probably would run out of time in any given day. But the reality is, think about it. Think about it. You recruited 10 frontline people, and you shared your secrets of success. You gave them the ability, the skill sets, the resources to replicate your success. So it's not you that's out there recruiting their 7 each frontline. It's them with your assistance, perhaps, armed with your skill sets, your mentoring. So when you talk about the third line, it's not you that's going out and helping each of those 70 people recruit 3 leaders of their own. It's them. And believe me, it's their upline, your first line, which is helping them. So you've recruited 10 people and then provided a supportive and assistance role from there forward. So it's not that I could have made it 10-10-10. Because what you can do once, you can teach the next line to do, and they can teach their front line to do. But like I said, I wanted to make this very simple. 10-7-3. Guess what, folks? You're now a force of 291. 1 to 11 to 81 to 291. As I said in the onset, 250 to 300 people within 90 days. Is that powerful? Let's take a look at what this looks like graphically, visually. So it's you to start. You bring on your first line, your 10 frontline leaders, key leaders. These are the people that are going to help you build your business, and you're going to help them build theirs. I tell my people, I'll give you everything I've got if you give me everything you've got. That's how this gets done. First 30 days, you build out your front line with 10 key leaders. Second 30 days, you assist your front line to recruit 7 key leaders of their own. This is what this looks like graphically. Final 30 days, through your front line, you assist your second line to each recruit 3 key leaders of their own, creating your third line. You 10, 70, 210. These are the lines. So in just 90 days, you've built a strong team of 291 producers and builders. Congratulations. Now let's look at the how-to portion, because you got to be thinking by now, okay, Dameon, well, how do you do it? Let's take a look. Execution. Short but critical list of tools and resources. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. So what you can do, then you can teach your next line to replicate. If it's complex, long-formed, long-winded, whatever it might be, then it becomes more complicated to replicate. So let's just keep it simple. 7 tried and true tools and resources for your ultimate success in the 1073 VIP 90X program. 6 steps to success. If you've attended any of our leadership meetings, you've heard this. If not, please inquire with your sponsor or me directly. I'll make sure that I get it to you. It's a single form, the 6 steps to success system, which we strongly recommend that you follow. Robert Doe, our founder, brought it to us. I believe he got it from a popular business book, and maybe our VP, Frank Godis, had something to do with bringing that to the fray. But the point is, it works. Very well-defined 6 steps to how to approach someone, bring them to a meeting, engage them, and follow up, because the fortune's in the follow-up. Getting someone to come to a meeting, that's a mild success. What happens after the fact is the major success. Keep that in mind. The fast start, get your 100 names list, develop it through the memory jogger, and then come out and formulate your first top 25 list. Custom landing pages and fillable forms for online marketing and advertising through social media. We've got folks that are very successfully using Craigslist employment ads at $25 a pop, once per week, maybe twice per month, what have you. They work. Your ERS template business cards. You got to have business cards. If you're going to be in business, you need the tools of business. So arm yourself completely and properly. The network of branch locations is huge, because now you can start to build your team not just in your minimalized or localized immediate area. You can build a team wherever we have branches. We've got branches in Portland, Oregon now, Las Vegas, Nevada, down south in Southern California. We've got people taking a hard look at South Florida. So, and who knows, by the time this comes to viewing, we might have offices and branches in several more states. The reality is the network helps you build, because now you can build everywhere. And if we don't have an office there, and you've got a strong team that's, or prospect that's looking to maybe own with us in that ABO system to achieve the O and start there, then they can take a look at that and open up a new state for us. So you really can build, and that's facilitated and accelerated through our network. Social media marketing is something that we should all be doing in this day and age. But you know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. The reality is those things work, but this is the ultimate. This is the ultimate. It blows all those others out the door, and if you're not doing it, you're failing yourself. And if you're going to do 10-7-3 to success, you must do this. You must take everything I'm about to say on this slide into extreme context. Your WCL, your warm contact list. Let me say that again. Your WCL, I love acronyms, is your warm contact list. This is a warm contact business opportunity. This is a warm contact business. All 3 of them are. Real estate, mortgage, insurance. They're all warm contact businesses. Sure, there's general advertising, there's guerrilla marketing, there's this, there's that, there's, talking to folks. But the reality is this business is not conducted successfully, at least not initially, with strangers. This is not a stranger business. When you enroll, or when you're talking about, and we're doing a 10-7-3 and you're developing your line, the one thing you're going to teach that next line on how to get to the point and get to people is immediately they're going to develop their top 25 names list. These are all warm contact people. From that list of 100 people, they might not all be warm contacts, but the top 25 list that you put together initially, they should absolutely, every last one of them, be a warm contact list. Warm contact people. These are people that you know, people that know you, people that you don't have a reservation or an intimidation factor to give them a call and say, hey, you know what? I just got involved with this program, this ERS system. I know you're in real estate, or I know you have an interest in mortgage, or I know you used to have your insurance license, or I know you're with Primerica or whomever. You've got to see this. You have to see this. You know what? I'll come over. When would you be available? I'll bring my sponsor, We can really lay out the opportunity for you. That's how you do this, and it's the people that you can talk to like that. Just like you're calling to say, "Hey, you watching the game? I'm on my way over." These are your warm contacts. These are people that, as I said, you should have no reservation or hesitation, no intimidation to reach out and contact and say, "Hey, you know what? Let me show you something." Top 25. That's how this business gets done. And you know what, folks? Each one of those top 25 people is not just a prospect or a prospective future team member. These people are potential clients, especially on the insurance side. If you can call one of your friends or your warm contacts and you can say, your friends and family members, your SOI, whomever it may be, and you can say, "You know what? How are you set up for retirement? You know what? I just joined this company, and we do insurance, we do life insurance, and it's not what it used to be. It's not about death benefits. This is tax-free retirement income. I mean, it's really powerful stuff. It's stuff, that you can feel good about conveying to your warm contacts, because this is stuff that will enrich and enhance and improve their lives, their financial situations. So whether it's a prospect who's going to come on board as a team member for you, or whether it's someone who may make use of some of the services that we offer, even on the real estate mortgage side, in addition to the life side, whatever it might be, these are people that should be viewed as potential clients as well as potential future team members. So think about that. Those are the first four there. It's a warm contact business. Develop your warm contact list immediately. Your top 25 is the start of that. And then, boom, you should be scheduling WCL, warm contact list meetings each week. You should be getting through that top 25 within those 30 days. These are your friends. These are your friends. These are your family members and coworkers and neighbors, people that you know, people that trust you, people that you trust, people that you feel really would be benefited by the introduction to this opportunity or some of the services that ERS and ERS Life can offer them. So get on it. What are you waiting for? First few days. As I see there, you see their first appointment to be within the first 3 days. You should be going through that top 25 list, and you should have an appointment in 3 days. And from thereafter, you should have appointment. Like I said, if you're not comfortable going and conveying the opportunity yourself, then you know what? Bring your sponsor, bring your mentor, bring your field trainer. So I promise you, if you do this properly, 20 warm contact list introductions will result in team members in your first 30 days. It's very simple. So think about this. As I said, what do you say? Well, I can't tell you how to approach your friends. Just like you would call them and say, "Hey, what are you doing? You want to go catch a movie?" Or, you want to get in on this foursome trying to put together for golf on Sunday? You know how you call out and reach out to your friends, whether you call them, you text them, you go knock on their door, you yell out your window, whatever. I don't know. Maybe you do it Flintstone style. Who knows? The point is, you know how you reach out to your warm contacts. What I can provide is the content. What do you say to them when you reach out to them? When you get that, when they say, "Okay, well, what do you got? What are you talking about?" You tell them very simply, and keep it simple. We kept it simple, consolidated the message so that anybody could convey it. Convey the opportunity in a simple delivery. The elevator pitch, the elevator speech, 30 to 40 seconds. Describe this opportunity. What do you got? You got 30 seconds to do it. Well, I give you the ERS 3x3 business opportunity. Just commit this stuff to memory. Matter of fact, just commit those first few lines to memory. That is the crux or the core of the ERS 3x3 business opportunity. The ability to do real estate, mortgage, and insurance. That's the first three. The next part of the next three in the 3x3 is the three-part business model, the ABO system. You can come on board as an agent, a builder, an owner. You figure out where you fit. This is a great opportunity. If you don't want to build and recruit, you don't have to ever recruit. This isn't a pyramid. This isn't an MLM. This is a real estate, mortgage, and insurance company. If you want to come here with your license and you want to produce as an agent in any of those three industries, this is a fantastic place to do so. Just a great place with the infrastructure, the support, the admin, the team, the central processing and corporate. This is an amazing company to come and be a top producing agent in any one of those three industries. But if you want to build a business, build your office within our office and be a builder and recruit a team and have a residual income, an income that doesn't rely upon you getting out every day pounding the pavement, doesn't rely upon you having a full stuffed pipeline with an even flow out of it. Doesn't rely upon that, because even if you take a month off and go on vacation, your team is still producing. They're still building. They're still producing. You're still earning money. And then lastly, be an owner in the ABO system. We have a very clear and distinct path to ownership. territory control and provisions for territory protection. And the barriers to entry are not high. So think about that. Where do you fit? Agent, builder, owner. The comp plans that we have and offer are revolutionary in all three industries, particularly in the insurance. It's unprecedented. True team building with a profit share or real profit share system and override income system. Residual income, for real. These are the bullet points I'm giving you. So the headline there is, how well do you know Elite? You've got to be confident and understand the program and the system to be out and convey it to other folks. So how can you convey the opportunity if you yourself aren't completely versed on what it is that we're offering? What makes us so special and unique? What makes this so powerful? Think about it. These few bullet points. Take the first half of the list and you've got enough for the elevator pitch, and I promise you that's exciting enough to anyone who's in real estate, mortgage, or insurance, because it's unprecedented. It's revolutionary. So think about that. 10.7.3. The plan is very simple. The execution is intense. I grant you that. But the reward is immeasurable. So the question to you is, are you ready to execute? Are you on this? Think about it. 10.7.3. 10.7.3. 250 to 300 new prospects on your team in less than or at 90 days. So that's all I've got. I want to thank you for tuning in. Like I said, I'm going to keep doing these segments and try to bring this to a broader number of people. But as I said, this type of training is for my VIPs, my key leaders. Guys, you know what? Plug in. We've got the skill sets. We've got the resources for you. We've certainly got a blueprint. You know, all you have to do is follow it. I'm not asking you to get out there in geological survey and conduct and devise your own maps and figure this stuff out. We figured it out. You just need to plug in and do it. Plug in and do it. And then teach those under you how to do the same. Replicate. Teach them how to replicate the successes, the milestones, the benchmark achievements that you just achieved. And grow your team. Get some producers in the mix and begin earning money. So as I say, the key with ERS is not that one person can come in and do all three in all three industries. Believe me, the real substance of the ERS opportunity is that one person can come in and earn in all three of these multi-trillion-dollar industries. Now you imagine if you do follow the 10-7-3 model and you build a team of nearly 300 folks in 90 days, you're going to have producers there. Even if you apply the 80-20 rule, the 80-20 principle to those numbers, you're still a very successful business person. Think about it. I'll see you next time.